Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys? Hope you're all well. Aries. So before I get going, I just want to let all you single people know I do put singles love readings up on Mondays. Every Monday you can check those out in my playlist. They're usually good for a while, a month or so. But everyone's path is different, whatever resonates. I also want to let people know that I have someone impersonating me on Instagram. I'm not sure if they are anywhere else, but anytime anyone reaches out to you claiming to be me, asking for a donation for a personal reading, you're being scammed, okay? It is not me. There is someone using the name Halo Moon Tarot with 2 L's in the name Halo, okay? Copying my images and everything. So if you're following that person on Instagram, they are not me. Okay? Just so you know, they're a scammer. So there we go, Aries. Yeah, it looks like you're learning something, going off on a new path. You're not giving up. Okay, so I do feel that you are protecting everything that you've created. You're preparing. Okay, so it's telling you to be prepared. Okay, so I can see that. You're learning something. You're going down a new path. You may be thinking of going to school. Learning something new, that you're definitely not giving up. No, Aries, you're not a quitter. I see the birth of something new. So I do see rinse and repeat. You're not giving up. Yeah, you're no quitter here. So I do see that new. I do see a Taurus and Libra energy around you. So very nice. Yeah, so you know what you want here. I do feel you're grounded, practical, sensible, using a lot of creative knowledge and wisdom. Some of you, like I say, may be going to school, or you may be learning something. You may actually be teaching other people. Okay, so very nice. So I do see rinse and repeat. I do see a change and transformation. So I do see a significant life experience that requires changes. Powerful, unexpected revelations. It's about breaking free. So you're breaking free from something. And I feel like it's releasing old patterns and habits. So it could be just learning something new. So I do feel it's going to bring you something new. I do see some little Scorpio energy. So we are in that season here, I believe. Or are we? Yeah. No, not quite, but we're getting there. Keep forgetting what month it is. I tell you, time goes by so fast. Does Aries need to know? Oops. Oh yeah. So you've got an energy of somebody here. This could be somebody coming back around, someone who's thinking about you. But it's an energy of change. Now I do see a Scorpio or Cancer, Pisces, or a King of Cups energy. It even could be yourself. Okay. It's an energy of someone who's a little cautious. Okay. Cautious about change. Yeah. There's something significant. It's going to require changes. Okay. So yeah, I do see the birth of something new definitely here. So it's an energy of passion and creativity. Okay, it's room for growth. So there's something to do with personal growth. Now this could be financial, education, and just this whole new path. So you're breaking free from something, or you have a person around you who is. So yeah, not giving up. So it's an energy about just about when you're ready to not give up, or you feel like giving up on someone, here they come. But yeah, you're no quitter, not with that Empress energy especially, and never mind just your own energy, Aries. Yeah, so I see multiple opportunities, a very busy time. So I do feel this could be too much going on at once. So I do feel like you're trying to stay balanced. I feel like you've been busy, but I feel like you're trying to stay balanced. So things are happening very quickly, speeding up, and it has to do with this growth, okay, this personal growth. But I also see someone very attractive, very charming. Okay, coming towards you. So this is interesting. You may have to, you may be going through some kind of change here, or it's somebody else. But I do see, yeah, you're looking at something. It's about taking a risk, some kind of change or transformation. I do see a Scorpio energy. Now you could have that in your chart as well. Wow, Mars energy. That would be pretty powerful for those of you who have Scorpio in your chart. But I feel it could be a Scorpio, but it really could be anyone. So I do see it's about taking a leap of faith. It's pushing aside fear, getting ready for change. So you're grounding yourself. Something really beautiful is happening. Yeah, I do see a connection, possibly a soulmate connection. This could be a friend. Okay, it could be a friend as well. Two people attracted to each other. You may meet someone suddenly here. So I see communication coming in out of the blue, multiple opportunities. I see a lot of passion. Now, it could be a person that you work with or you're creating something with here. But I do see a friendship or a soulmate connection. This could be falling in love, taking a risk on love here. It could be another person. Like I say, I do see a Scorpio. I see some Sag energy too for some of you. I definitely see somebody. It's energy of pulling back, looking to see what's right for you. See, it's about taking a risk on love. I see an energy of patience and balance. So it's an energy sometimes of healing. But for most of you, I feel this is more about just being self-control and patience, okay? And staying very balanced. And I feel like you are, okay? So could be an energy where someone's coming towards you, taking a leap of faith, pushing through fear. And it could be yourself. Like I say, two people taking a risk on love here, connecting, drinking from each other's cup. I see some kind of balance, possible chemistry between two people. But it's saying to be patient, okay? Maybe just friends first. Sometimes the Empress just likes to have a companion. Very interesting. Companionship, friendship, taking a risk, being patient, pulling back, making sure someone's right for you. Everything feels right. If it feels right, you go for it. If it doesn't, not. That's you, Aries. So let's see what's happening here. All right. I see truth and success. I see conflict, obstacles, challenges, overcoming them. You're going to have success, overcoming things in your way. Why? Because you're a warrior. You don't give up. So, yeah. So it's an energy of love. So some of you definitely are thinking about love. It could be an energy of taking something to the next level, or you're at a crossroads, you know, whether you want to or not. But I do see that birth of something new. So, yeah. So some of you definitely are breaking free. But I think you have a person coming around, and I do think you're going to look to make sure if this is someone you know coming back around, making sure that they have changed, okay, that there's a transformation. Now, you may have changed, like I say, with that Empress energy, okay? You may no longer be taking risks. You may be staying more grounded, being a little more patient, taking a pause to make sure this person's right for you. Because I feel like you're not repeating mistakes of the past. Tell me about this. Ooh, yeah. So justice and balance. Some of you could be going to law school, learning something new, but you're going to do things just right. You're going to make the right choices. This is a life path that you're on. You're going to do the right thing. I do see a possibility of justice in your favor. I do see a possibility of taking something to the next level for some of you. Could be just going down that path and committing. Okay, you could be just committing to something, and it could be a new path, like I say, education, and not giving up until you complete it. Oh boy, powerful energy for you guys. So yeah, something you're very passionate about. See, passionate. There's this beautiful passionate energy. It's creativity. I feel it's something you're very focused on. You're very focused on the things that you're passionate about. You're not giving up. Okay. Now this could be to do with finding the right person, the right job, career, whatever that is. But it's a crossroads, and it's choosing choosing that wand, the right person, the right job. Okay. It's the pursuit of happiness is what I see. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so I do feel here, yeah, it's about reciprocity. If you have someone who doesn't reach out, they don't treat you right, I do see thank you, but no thank you, Empress energy. You're definitely not investing in anyone who doesn't reciprocate, because I feel some of you have sacrificed enough. You felt like you've sacrificed enough. So now you're on this new path. You're doing you. That's what I feel. You're doing you. Focus on your creative pursuits, the things that make you happy. So I see that a crazy amount of growth for some of you. What's this transformation? This is Scorpio energy. It's like the death card, but there's no death, okay? Because I actually feel it's an energy of just kind of going with the flow, and it's creating this transformation. This is a big deal. It's a significant life experience. So I do see some emotional fulfillment. So I do feel like you have a person coming around who may have failed to recognize that you were giving. You were sacrificing and giving them something, and they weren't giving you something in return. So it's a failure to recognize, but it's also an energy of someone who doesn't give. You've given enough. You're giving and giving. It's something you've done a lot. You give. Okay. I do see you being very generous. Sometimes the Empress is very, very generous, but I feel now you're at that Empress energy. Okay. Queen of Cups is the one that does the giving, sacrificing. You've sacrificed enough. Okay. Justice is in your favor. So I feel like you're no longer giving to someone who doesn't reciprocate. Yeah. It's not acceptable. It's not something you want, but I actually feel like you have a person coming in, someone who's possibly failed to recognize. Now, it's possible you may have rejected someone and failed to recognize they actually had feelings, because I do see all those cups on the table. This is the future, emotional fulfillment and happiness. You got something beautiful happening here. Wow. Yeah, so I do see marriage and commitment, someone with a strong financial foundation. This is a person who likes a home, a family. Okay, a nice home, a comfortable home. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Someone may have failed to recognize your Empress energy here, but I do see a reason to celebrate. So you may have someone coming around. They might be a little worried you won't feel the same or you won't reciprocate. It all depends if it's someone you know or somebody who's new. It's hard to say. I'm seeing the birth of something new. So I feel as though as a person who's a little bit worried you won't reciprocate. You won't be interested. They may get rejected. But I do see the transformation. So yeah, this is somebody here who's quite attractive. Probably finds you attractive, very passionate. So very creative as well. Ooh. There we go. Yeah. So it's someone who's failing to recognize, failing to see. Now, it's possibly a person here who doesn't know if you're single or if you're in a relationship. I see some of you enjoying the fruits of your labors. See that creativity? You probably is something you may not see coming. This birth of something new. It's something that you, to do with the path you're on. It has to do with justice and balance, marriage, commitment, someone treating you right. Okay. So I feel justice is definitely in your favor here. Yeah. Some of you want someone who's just right. You're quite particular. Someone may see you that way as well, because I'm seeing the Ace of Wands. Beautiful creativity, growth, passion, chemistry between two people. Ooh, you're going to connect with someone. If you have someone around you now, it could be about taking things to the next level. If this person doesn't, possibly, if it's somebody who it's just about time to take things to the next level and then they reject you or start ignoring you, whatever the situation, you will likely move on. You'll likely never accept this person back again, okay? Some of you. Others of you, maybe not so sure, okay? But I feel most of you, I feel like you're going to connect with someone. I do see communication, multiple opportunities, some kind of communication coming in very quickly. It's very passionate, very fiery. It could have to do with work, business, like I say, a creative pursuit. This is about building. It could be a home-based business or something too. It's energy of doing something you love, and I can see that. About Eight of Wands. Yeah, so you have something new, something happening very quickly. Multiple opportunities. You may even have a couple of people. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. It's an energy of manifesting. It's something you've manifested with your Empress energy. Could be a little mirroring between you and another person. Okay. You might have a couple people who are similar as well. They may mirror each other. You may be unsure. Some of you maybe aren't sure if you want to stay single. Okay. You may have a decision to make because it's coming in fast out of the blue, right when you're busy. I see multitasking. Yeah, it's going to happen when you're really busy here. So it's likely something you've manifested. You have the tools you need to manifest this new. That's the Empress energy through your creativity, your passion, your fire, and all your energy. Tell me about the dreamer. Yeah, so I do see some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it's an energy of being very discerning and questioning. So it's questioning things before you take a risk. Okay, so it's an energy of maybe cutting somebody out. You may have to make a decision to cut someone out. Thank you, but no thank you. You may be choosing another person. You may have someone new, but I do see you being discerning regardless. Okay, questioning things, making sure you have all the information. So make sure you do whatever it is, whether it's a new job, new career, education. I do see legal advice possibly, or maybe it's something that you're learning. But I do see the leap of faith, pushing through fear. Okay, being very wise. Your wisdom and knowledge, the things that you've learned. Yeah, becoming the Empress. So Two of Cups. Yeah, so it's an energy of releasing, healing, clearing out clutter, clearing things out of your head, making yourself perfectly clear. I can see that. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart, or you have somebody who's going to come towards you that's a Gemini. They may ask you something. They may be taking a little risk, saying something to you. Now, it could be an energy of healing and releasing. So it could be another person. Somebody may be giving you advice about taking a risk, okay? But I feel like it's yourself taking possibly your own advice. But I feel it's yourself just being very wise, making sure you have all the information correct with this very busy energy. So don't rush into anything. Stay grounded, okay? Remember that when things speed up. But I do see a couple opportunities. Oh yeah, you've got a person here. I see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody here. They really could be anyone. I do see a choice. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I see someone thinking. This is someone who thinks a lot. The thoughts that pin them down. You may be thinking of someone. They may be thinking about you. But I do see a need for clarity. Everything needs to be exposed. And it has to do with the Magician. What you're manifesting. Okay? Lovely. Mirroring energy. Two people who think the same. Very wise. I see a choice in love. Maybe just be, this could be someone who's a friend who wants to take something to a next level. They may be not sure you'll reciprocate. Okay. It does look like someone has a little, they're thinking a lot. It's this person. I actually feel like it's one person for a lot of you. And I do feel this is someone who's a little afraid they're going to be rejected. You won't be interested in them. Others of you, it's somebody that you already know, okay? Possibly. So, but yeah, there's that connection. So some of you might have a connection with two people. It's possible. Like I say, you could have two for some. But I do see a soulmate connection, a friendship. Two people drinking from each other's cup. So it's about being patient, watching your words. I do see you learning to watch your words, being more gracious and kind with the Empress. But you definitely are no pushover, you know. You're definitely not going to be manipulated, that's for sure. No, no, no. Tell me about balance. Wow, you've got this covered. So let's see. I do see a Sag energy. Someone may have a little Sag in their chart. It could be yourself as well. But I do see this energy of patience. Now, I do see the blending of ideas. Two people creating something, blending of ideas, coming up with this idea. Okay. Now, this could be a lot of different things, and for everybody, it's going to be something different when it comes to education, learning, and going down this path. This is a path to financial prosperity. I can see it. I see a house, a home, a solid financial foundation. I see a lot of happy, happy changes for you. Okay? Yeah, you may have a person who's, if you're dating someone, they may be ready to take it to the next level. I do feel like you're questioning, discerning. Okay, you may not be so sure. It's hard to say. You might be kind of trying to decide whether you just want to stay single. You may be not sure someone is, so you may have been manipulated before, because I can see, you know, the Empress is generally someone who's been through all the trials and tribulations of all the queens. So, you know, it's where you become discerning to question. But I do see balance. So tempering your words and your thoughts. I think you got someone else clearing their head, tempering their thoughts, clearing things out. Could be an energy of clearing something up. But I do feel it's an energy. It's just kind of sleeping on it. Okay? Clear your head before you make any decisions, before you take a risk. Calm yourself down and balance yourself. So I do see things going in your favor. You got someone who wants things to go in their favor too. It needs to be fair for both people. So this could be to do with a path. Could be another level in a business, in education. As well. But I see two people learning from each other. But it's also an energy with the Empress, teaching someone how you want to be treated and not taking a risk. Okay? Yeah. But I do see a couple very smart people talking and communicating. I do see things going in each of your favor. See, it's balance and fairness, justice. So it's about doing things just right, making the right decisions. I think you're just doing you. Okay? Honestly, I do feel some of you are thinking about being single. You may have to make a decision and you're not sure. But I feel like you have a person who failed to recognize something. And I'll tell you one thing about it is you are very independent. Okay? Aries, you always have that independent energy. You can take care of yourself. Okay? So I can see that energy here. So let's see what this crossroads is. Yeah. So I see transformation. I see an S. Some of you may be moving, relocating, maybe moving south. S could be significant. I see a key or a heart with a key, and I see a good omen. So you got some good luck in your favor, a good omen. You may be kind of watching for the signs. You know, pay attention to what's going around you and staying grounded. Tell me about justice. There we go. It's an energy. That's yourself pushing through fear. You have an opportunity coming. This is an opportunity with the unicorn. That's your inner strength. You're very strong, very confident, very capable, very, very creative. You stand up for yourself. So I can see that. It's definitely speaking up. I see that beautiful passion and creativity. So there's a cycle ending. Things are about to shift in your favor. Why? Because you're going to do things right. You're doing what's right for you. Okay? If you're at a crossroads with someone and they don't want to commit, you're more than likely going to end it and go off in another direction. Thanks, but no thanks. You're not into somebody who comes around and it doesn't really go anywhere, because it looks like a over and over and over again. And I feel like you're not going to allow this to happen. Okay, for those of you who are at that, it's time to take a relationship to another level. There's a B, 2 B's. Interesting. See what this 4 of Cups is. Yeah, so there we go. See the sun shining. So there is definitely the energy of the sun shining. That's the birth of something new. Yeah. Now you got a new person probably coming in here. You've likely manifested it. But I also feel there's things that you've learned from the past about doing things that's right. Making sure someone's right for you, for one. That's the Empress energy. Taking the time to get to know this person, that's a transitional energy, making sure there's emotional fulfillment or there's some kind of future. And whatever that is that you want, whatever's right for you. But I can see the sun shining, that's the new. So you may be rejecting somebody who comes back around, who doesn't really know what they want. Like I say, you've sacrificed enough, you've given enough. Okay, if someone doesn't give you what you want, thank you, but no thank you. And I also see some air energy. So I see travel and movement, transition. It could be a trip or flying somewhere. It could be somebody coming to visit. Transformation. There's the judgment. So I do see a Libra energy. It's a judgment and a decision. Now, I do feel a change. Something is going to change, and it's going to be something that makes you really happy. So if you don't get what you want from somebody or something, I feel like you're just going to, this is an energy with the transformation. So, the significant life experience it requires changes, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free from procrastination. So it's either somebody else is procrastinating or you are, but you are going to break free. Okay, so you're going to make a decision here. So I do see some kind of call or communication that changes everything. I do see an O. Oh, yeah, interesting. And a J. See what this King of Cups with the 4 of Wands is all about. There we go. So I see a bow tie, something formal, a party, a celebration, a surprise. Could be a gift. I do see yin and yang. So this is an energy of 2 people who are very much the same yet different, but yet you're a good fit. So there's something about a good fit, someone who's just right. Oh, you got something happening. I can see there's the air energy. I see a glass of wine. So I do feel like there's someone here. It could be somebody here who I feel is coming towards you. I do feel it's someone who's been thinking. Possible this person doesn't know if you're single or not. They're more than likely going to reach out, ask if you want to go for a cup of coffee. I do see someone traveling. I see communication, air sign energy. So I feel, Aries, you have air energy in your chart, or there's just a lot of communication or travel. Some of you may be thinking of taking a trip, going somewhere alone. If you are going off to school or taking a new job and you have to relocate, I see you going by yourself, but I do see the new. Whatever it is you're manifesting is new, and I see a very busy time. I definitely see you multitasking and making some kind of a decision. So there's that. Oh yeah, you've got some good luck. 4-leaf clover, and that is because you're going to make some wise choices. It's your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. Okay, it's where you just know. If you have somebody who comes in and they manipulate, you will say thank you, but no thank you. And then I do see another person. So it looks like some of you have a choice. You may be unaware of it at this point. But the choices that you make now are the choices that are going to lead you down this path towards this soulmate connection. So I do see a bow, another bow. There we go, and a Q. So it has something to do possibly with timing. And then I see a key, some kind of gift. And then I see a D. And then I see there's the communication, the judgment. This could be yourself judging someone or someone judged you, but I do see an energy. Now you're calling somebody out here, or you're questioning them, to do with the magician, to do with mirroring, to do with something that's being exposed. Okay, now it's possible you have something new. It's just a new person. Maybe you've been manipulated before by giving too much to someone and you don't get anything that you want in return. So I do feel like that's really what's happening. That's you questioning this situation. I see a T. I see a heart. Ooh, true love. Look at that. There's some true love here. Oh, I see a P. Another P. And I see a good omen. So you've got some good luck, some kind of decision, something that you're going to do or say. The path you're on is going to lead you towards either a whole new friendship. Could be, like I say, going to school, connecting with somebody, soul family, somebody being a really good friend. But it could be a friendship going to another level, or just a soulmate connection. So I see it taking a pause, a break, maybe even taking a vacation. You may actually get an invitation to take a little trip, to go somewhere. And I do see things going. It's going to be the end of a cycle. Okay, so it's telling you to be patient. There's a cycle that's ending. Things are about to shift in your favor. Stay in that Empress energy. This is the birth of something new, whatever it is you've been working on and manifesting. Wow, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's another key. So the key is all this change and transformation. The key is balance. The key is being calm and patient, watching your words. There it is, transformation. There's a change. Some of you have gone through a lot of change. I can see it. I do see this beautiful Wheel of Fortune energy. So I do see a few cycles, okay, changing here for you. But things are shifting in your favor. Tell me where this is headed. You got something new here. I feel like it's a friendship, either taking a next level for some. Others of you are going to connect with someone who's a soulmate. Somebody where you drink from each other's cup. No, I don't know if you're taking a vacation, going somewhere sunny, and you connect. Okay? Could be a lot of different things happening. But for a lot of you, it's this leap of faith pushing through fear. Okay? Some of you are leaving someone behind, or a situation, and you're manifesting the new. And it's right there, going in your favor. Wheel of Fortune, money, finance as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful cycle. It's going to create this transformation. It's something that's going to keep transforming in your favor. So trust your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know everything you need to know. I actually feel like you have someone who could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio around you, already knowing everything they need to know. Okay, trusting their intuition. You may have a secret admirer. It's possible. Somebody who wants to reach out. Like I say, they could be waiting to approach you. You might be a little unapproachable. Okay, so it's telling you watch your words. Yeah, if you've been manipulated before, you could be a little unapproachable. But I feel mostly it's just your intuition guiding you to speak up. Okay, and your intuition's going to remind you, the little tap on your shoulder, watch your words. Yeah. Or you have a person coming towards you in that energy, somebody who feminine Gemini energy, Libra or Aquarius. They may say something and try to get you to take a risk. They may use manipulation. You're going to overcome this with your wisdom. You're going to trust your intuition, but you watch anyone who's keeping secrets around you too. If you know someone's secret, keep it to yourself. I feel like you will. Okay? So there's this energy of transition, taking the time to get to know someone. Some of you are moving away from somebody. Could be a friend. You may decide to end a friendship with someone too. Like you've got something cooking down here, but it's positive for you because you're going to take the lessons you learned and move forward. You're moving towards someone new. Some of you are just relocating, moving. You actually may have someone reaching out right when you're in the middle of something like that. Okay? So yeah, so I do see a judgment and a decision to release. But I see this new energy. So it is the birth of something new. And I feel like you got a few things going on. You all know what it is. If it's a love interest, a job, career, something to do with education. It's about a path to that Empress energy, to everything that you want. But I think it's a person, okay, who's thinking marriage commitment. Somebody who's very interested in family. Solid foundation, reliable, stable. I definitely see a Scorpio energy for some of you. Could be somebody coming to visit. So, all right. Could be just a surprise visit from someone too. In fact, they could even be another Aries. Can see that too. But I see Leo energy too. I see fire and passion, a lot of talk back and forth. I see you talking about to somebody either on a trip or talking to somebody. It could be text messages, emails, and it has to do with new and something really happy that you've manifested. So yeah, beautiful, Aries. I wish you the very best here. Take care. I see calls and communication coming in out of the blue. I see several opportunities. So it's your discretion, your judgment. Take care, and we'll see you soon.